David Murphy is one of my dearest friends. He is funny and kind and compassionate. I say we give him some luxury. He deserves it. And he's a real gentleman, so how about some classic styling? But he's a hard worker, so it's got to be able to handle the snow and ice.
David's best personality traits. David is cultured. Anything you want to know about American history, he's traveled the world, he's open-minded, he likes to have fun, he likes to be comfortable. He's not the person who wants the flashy car with bells and whistles and he's afraid to touch anything. He enjoys something with a little juice, something that feels great to drive, but he's not somebody who cares about, ooh, look at my car. Now, he did buy himself as a splurge a Mercedes coupe, which looks really nice and sleek, but being David, he got a pre-owned one because that's the smart thing to do, and that is David. So I think he loves something with a touch of luxury, but not necessarily something just for everybody else to go, woo! His car before this one was a PT Roadster, so it shows he's a little bit quirky and he's willing to be open-minded about what he drives. I see him more in a coupe or a sedan. I don't necessarily see him in an SUV or a big vehicle like that. I think he's just at a point right now in life where he's put in the time, he's raised his family, he's been a great part of the Action News family, and he's just looking to enjoy his life and to have a little fun. So I hope you come up with something great.
So the first thing that I know about David is that he is experienced. So I think we need to have a car with experience. I don't know how he's going to feel about this, but maybe we need to get him a used vehicle, something 5 or 10 years old, something that has a good track record and you're going to be able to get from point A to point B and there's not going to be any delay in between. David is highly organized and likes to see well ahead of himself, and so I think the car is going to need some kind of navigation package where you're not only going to be able to see a couple of cars ahead of you, but maybe 3 or 4 miles ahead, and maybe something that's self-driving too, so that David can do some work on the way to work and get organized, because again, he's very highly organized. David is a very hardworking individual. He's probably one of the hardest working people I've ever had the pleasure of calling a colleague, and so the car is going to need V8, a V12, a big engine, very hardworking, very reliable, a lot of torque, maybe turbocharge this thing, something that's going to fly down the roadway and it's never going to break down. David is into music, he's into the arts, and so we're going to need a nice music package. Throw in, I'm sure he probably still listens to 8-track, so we'll have to have an 8-track player in there, probably a CD player. Nice little monitor in the back for whoever is being ferried around in this car, and something with speakers that are going to have a nice, rich, heavy sound to it. Something that you can roll up the windows and David's just going to jam out.